Today, Jeff is going to be giving you a closer look at this Android TV box, the TX8.
Alright, so let's quick look at the accessories that it comes with first. A nice little box comes with. But the things it comes with is an HDMI cable. What some and some do not come with, and some that do come with, it's nice to see that some of, like these come with these, but some don't. But this is your AV cable, and most of the time you're not going to use this anyway, but it's always nice to have just in case. This is your AV cable, just plugs in there, and then comes out to your AVs. So like I said, you probably won't use it, but it's nice to have. Your remote, that's pretty simple. Your power, and that's about it. And then the box. So as you can see, it's like other boxes. It's pretty small, fits in the palm of your hand pretty much. And then the regular things that it comes with, there's your sensor for your remote. That is also a mic, actually, which is kind of nice. SD card, 3 USBs, and then your back you got your AV, SBDIF, HD, your Ethernet, and your power. And then you obviously have Wi-Fi, and this is a nice little extender for it. So just in case your Wi-Fi is far away, you get a good signal. A couple things that this comes with that most don't, that this stands out. Most of them I've seen are black. This is a nice little shiny metallic gray. It's kind of nice. I like it. But this one comes with 3 USBs when most of the ones I've seen are only 2. So this one comes with the 3, which is nice. Everything else is pretty much the same. This one also comes with 2 gigabytes of RAM, which is what I would recommend getting. The 1 gigabyte of RAM is fine, but you might see some slowdown when you open up a couple apps at a time. 2 gigabytes, you're just not going to see that slow down unless you open a lot of apps. So I would recommend the 2 gigabytes of RAM if you're looking for it. Also, this has 32 gigabytes of internal memory, when most I've seen have been 8 or 16. Now you don't have the full 32 gig when you plug this guy in. Some of it's taken up by apps and the OS, but it's bigger than most. So that's where this one stands out. So let's go ahead and plug it in and look at the interface, and you'll see that it looks mostly like all the rest of them. But it's easy to navigate, and we'll show you that. So as soon as you plug it in, it'll turn on. It's got a really nice processor in it as well. So whatever you're going to run on it, it's going to run really fast, along with the 2 gigabytes of RAM. It just takes a minute to start up, just like your phone or your tablet. And as you can see, it is Android, as the opening sequence to Android. As soon as that logs in, you'll see the interface. And there it is. Okay, so the nice things that this comes with, it's a plain design, but you can go ahead and customize that. That's not an issue. If you know Android, you'll know how to customize this. Not hard at all. The things that this comes with pre-installed, which most of them do, is the Kodi Interface, which is nice. If you don't know what Kodi Interface is, or the Kodi application, it's a really nice application. You can look it up and read more about it. But in this, you can, I'll go ahead and get in it while I'm talking about it. But this, you can listen to radio, even watch live TV shows, watch pictures and videos and all sorts of stuff like that. This one comes pre-installed with a whole bunch of add-ons. Like I said, it comes with the videos. It comes with Fox News, All Wrestling, World News Live, Exodus, Pro Sport. You can get a ton more. And like I said, you can get live TV on some of these add-ons. So that's really nice. And music as well. I'll click on one so that you can, I don't know what this music is, but it's live. That way you'll be able to hear the sound.
Kiss FM.
Yeah, Kiss FM. Hopefully it's not Kiss.
No.
It's loading up the add-ons here. Sorry. Come on. There we go. That won't happen every time you get into it. Only if you add new add-ons. There we go. So as you can see, the sound comes through really nice. Of course, I have a sound system, but it's going through your HDMI. So whatever sound you have on here, whatever you connected to it, it's going to sound good. It's HDMI throughput. And obviously, as you can see, your video is very crisp as well, because it is 1080. Now, to mention while I'm getting out of this, this will do 4K video. So this is a 1080p screen, or TV, so it's only going to do 1080. Trying to get out of this. But it will do 4K video. So if you have a 4K TV, then you will be able to do that 4K video on this. Let's see. Oh. Wonderful. I may have frozen there during the video. That's a good thing to do, right? I'll get it back on here. Oh. Well, let's go ahead and pause it. We'll see what this is doing. Okay, so we're back. It did freeze up on me, but you know, anybody with an Android knows that happens from time to time. I've been on this for quite a while and I haven't had any freeze ups on it. So I would assume to say that was unfortunate for the review, but
bad timing.
Bad timing. It hasn't happened before. So we'll continue on and hopefully it won't happen again. But we got out of the Kodi. A couple other things that it has right on the interface is your Google Play Store. It also has this file browser, this Kodi add-on, which I said you can get on and find some add-ons for the Kodi interface. And like I said, it comes pre-installed as you could with a bunch, as you could have seen. This is nice to have, this memory recycle, just in case your machine is running a little bit sluggish. Like I said, it's going to be hard to do with the 2 gigabytes of RAM, but if it is sluggish, you can go ahead and click that memory recycle and it'll go ahead and free up some RAM for you so that your applications can run and the machine won't.
Now, what does it do to free up your RAM?
Oh, it'll close any open
Just
applications.
close anything that's open.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like the Kodi interface, if you left that open, Google Play, you left that open, a couple other apps, you left that open.
Anything that's running in the background.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll quick get into Google Play so you can see that it is the same interface. And you can download whatever apps you want to, just like on your tablet, your phone. You can play them just like you want to. This is a good time to mention that, you know, in the Google Play Store, for instance, it's hard to navigate with the remote. It's pretty basic. It does have a mouse button here that you can click and then use your directional keys to move around the mouse. You can, I don't know if you can see it, but there's the pointer right there. Mm-hmm. And it's moving. It's slowly. It's kind of painful. But you can do it. But if you have a wireless keyboard and mouse, like this Logitech, you can go ahead and plug this in to one of the 3 USB slots, and it will work. There's my mouse. And
that's where the 3 USB slots comes in handy, so you can do multiple.
And as you can see, I can type up there. So the wireless keyboard and mouse will work with this. It's kind of nice. Okay, so you can get out of that, and as you can see, that this is just like the interface that you want. You go ahead and install whatever you want. For instance, you can install. Okay, I won't install that because I don't really want it, but you can. So we'll go back here, and I'll show you the settings as well, really quick. This is where some of these boxes differ. Is how they interface with the settings. This one's really nice because it makes it really easy for you. You got your common stuff here for your display, audio settings, resolution adjustment, just in case it seems like it's going outside the screen. You want to kind of bring it in a little bit. Most of the newer TVs will respond automatically, so you won't need to do that. Older TVs, you might need to hone it in a little bit, but you know, you'll be able to set it right here if you want to. Your cable, that's on your Ethernet. It all, like I said, has wireless. It does have wireless 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. So just in case you have a 5 gigahertz, then you can have that. You do have Bluetooth as well on this.
Awesome.
And you can also restore this and see about it. And it is Android version 6.0.1, so it's pretty new.
So with Bluetooth, can you connect Bluetooth headphones and things like that to the device itself?
Anything you would with a tablet or a phone. It's nice to mention as well that you can plug in like an old Xbox 360 USB controller, so you can play some games on it with the controller. And like I said, it's got Bluetooth, so you can connect any Bluetooth controllers that you have or headphones if you want.
And you can navigate with those controllers as well in the interface if you prefer that to the remote control also.
Yeah. And if you want more settings, you can click the common and more settings, and you'll see a little bit in depth of the settings that you'd want. And this one really looks like the Android interface.
Yeah.
So if you know Android, you'll be right at home. There's no reason why you would get lost in any of this. Really quick, I'll show you the videos. YouTube will show you 1080p video and sound, and this is my son watches all day, so I don't really want to listen to Purple Shep, but looks like we might. I'll just pick that guy.
Scroll down.
Anyway, you'll be able to see here the video and sound to this. And
We love Dan TDM.
Dan TDM. We're going to review Dan TDM.
Hi, who are you?
But as you can see, sound comes through great, video is crisp, it's not buggy. So there you go for your YouTube. And like I said, it's really easy to navigate, right? Just like your YouTube app. Another thing to mention down here, this is where you customize your wallpaper and stuff like that. You can pick a whole bunch. Also, you can have other pictures if you want to insert your own pictures. But down here as well, you can hit the plus button, and you can add applications that'll be on the bottom. So we just I'll just have these guys here. Escape, and there you go. You've got the applications down here on the bar. So this interface you can't really change. This is standard with most Android boxes. These stay. But this right here, you can add applications at a bar that go across and then down and back across again. So you can add a whole bunch of apps right here for quick click, so you can get into them instead of going into apps and then finding where it is. You can have them right there on the screen in front of you. So that is pretty much the Android box, and as you can see, it's a nice box. It's got everything you would need. You wouldn't be lost if you know Android. It's everything that you already have on your phone and tablet. Applications that you have. It's nice and small, and will pick up your wireless really easily with this antenna. And it's got a whole bunch of USB slots and micro SD for expanded storage and for accessories. So there you have it. That's the Android box, and it's a good box to have.
All right, thanks. So unique things with this, those 3 USB slots there. You've got Wi-Fi as well as Bluetooth, which is awesome. It's a nice interface on this one, and the settings are really smooth and easy to navigate. If you are familiar with Android, you'll have no problem getting around this box, and you're also able to customize it so that your favorite apps are there on the screen for you to use. So this is definitely a nice box, smooth. We haven't had any problems with overheating in our testing, and only one instance of freezing, which is at the beginning of our video, but that was rare with this one, and just something that happens with things sometimes, but no overheating and other complaints and lagging and things like that, which some people have with other Android boxes. Everything has been really smooth, and it works well. It's easy to customize, and has a lot of great options on it.
Another thing to mention really quick, that this is rooted. So if you like your device is rooted and you want to do some other crazy stuff with it, you totally can. It is rooted, comes with Super User installed. So if you're into that kind of stuff, this is right up your alley.
Okay. And then there are things that you can do because it is rooted to protect your information with that Super User.
Yep. Yeah. Really quick, you go to the Super User app and just make sure that there aren't any applications that are okay to get your root system. But if you go to settings up here, you can go ahead and do an automatic response, which is always prompt. You can require a PIN just in case something does ask you, I want root access, which is basically if it gets root access, it has access to everything. So if you got a lot of personal information on there and you give the wrong application root access, it will steal your applications and your information. So, you know, make sure that you got a prompt, or always deny if you just don't want to deal with it, or require a PIN, and make sure everything is logged, and a notification will be shown when an app is granted or denied super user permissions. If you do that, you'll be good to go, and you won't have to worry about anything stealing your information, because you will have to give it that.
Okay. And this is really good advice. If you're not sure what rooted means, do make sure that you understand what super user is and how to protect yourself from any kind of identity theft that could possibly be going on with that. So it's good information to have. It's convenient. If you know what rooting is, it's nice for some things that you may want to do with it. If it doesn't mean a whole lot to you, then just make sure that you're protected with it. Okay.